This is John Cena. Smash the like button if you think that Finn Balor should have been the one to beat Damian Priest for the world title and not Gunther.
Oh yeah, by the way, when I'm Taekwondo sparring, I don't hit people hard. In fact, people tell me that I should hit harder, but I don't. So when I was fighting this female, she was a green belt. To me, she was going stiff on me. So I'm like, okay, let me give you the favor. Let me return the receipt. So I did, but I was not hitting her hard. She felt like I was going too hard. I'm like, bro, I'm a big ass strong dude. If I kick you, you are going to feel it. I'm a big ass strong bodybuilder. So obviously you are going to feel contact. This is martial arts. This is not ballet. You can't give me stiff ass kicks, but then when I do it back to you, you want to say I'm going too hard. No, woman, that's not how that works. Just like in pro wrestling, if you go stiff on somebody, you gotta expect that they are going to give you a receipt back for that stiff contact. Because every time I fight my grandmaster, he kicks me hard as fuck. Okay, just to let you know, he kicks me hard as fuck in my chest. But I don't care. This is martial arts. This is not ballet. This is what I signed up for. So I yelled out and said, okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm a big ass strong dude. If I kick you hard, of course, you are going for the contact. I can't help it. I got country strength. I'm a guy. I don't know my own strength. For the record, only females say I go too hard. The men that I fight, they don't care. Actually, the men tell me I should kick more harder. So how about you let that sink in? So the Grandmaster, guess what? He was on my side. He felt like I was in the right. He saw where I was coming from. You can't go stiff on somebody and then complain that they are going stiff on you. So he was on my side. He felt like I was in the right. Even though I kind of snapped, he felt like I was justified. Listen, I'm a very nice, respectful guy at my dojo. I'm the nicest guy in that place. I don't talk to nobody. I keep my head down. I do what I'm told. But her tone was very disrespectful. I did not like her tone. Her tone was very attitude-like. That's why I snapped. I'm like, listen, woman, don't treat me like a child. Treat me with respect. That was my whole entire thing. You can tell me not to go too hard, right? But do it in a very respectful way. I don't care who you are. Do it in a respectful manner. I'm a grown-ass man. So when it comes to Gunther WWE title reign, what would I grade it? Because I don't know. I'm on the fence. To me, he feels below average. And I'm trying to be objective. Because ever since he became the world champion, he barely wrestles. Now, let's compare him to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has earned a right to be somewhat part-time because people are talking about Cody Rhodes every week. People are more so concerned about his feuds, his storylines. That's what matters as a world champion. Are we talking about things that go beyond the mat? Eventually, we are going to get a rematch between Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes. And then eventually, we are going to have Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes for the world title. The seeds have been planted, but Cody Rhodes is in storylines. It's not all about the fake pro wrestling, right? You gotta take one or the other. Yes, Cody Rhodes don't wrestle every week. Why? He's over. He don't need to wrestle every fucking week. He's the face of the company. And he's in storylines that people are talking about. This is what wrestling is all about. This is how Stone Cold Steve Austin was booked. He did not wrestle all that much, but we saw him every week telling storylines. He was in feuds. That's what people cared about. Now, let's compare that to Gunther WWE. He's been very underwhelming. I would give him a C-. Now, I would give him a D, but at least he has improved on that microphone. But what has Gunther done to earn being part-time? He barely wrestles. That's a problem when people don't give two shits about your storylines. People don't care. People don't care about his promos. People don't care about his feuds. Nobody cared about Sami Zayn versus Gunther. That's a problem. So we barely see you wrestle, and you are in boring ass storylines that nobody cares about. That's bad. Actually, I think Damian Priest was a better world champion because at least he was in feuds. At least seeds were planted in his championship reign with Finn Balor, the Judgment Day, Dirty Ass Dom. He had a compelling storyline that he was in. Not so much Gunther. There's nothing. Hell, Nia Jax is in a story. Not Gunther. I mean, what? He's about to fight Goldberg? Yeah, but Goldberg is also part-time, so it's going to be hard for people to care about that feud when both guys are part-time. But Gunther should not be part-time. I'm like, bro, this is your world championship reign, right? This is your first. We should be seeing you every week putting in work. This is how I would describe Gunther's title reign. He comes out every week and he talks shit about his opponents and then he leaves. That's it. Bro, that's boring, right? He has smart ass promos. He talks shit, right? He has very smart remarks about his opponents, right? He talks a lot of shit, but he leaves. And it's like, bro, that's boring, right? It's like, yes, you talk shit about Goldberg, you talk shit about Bret Hart, Sami Zayn, etc. But who cares? You are in nothing of substance. Nobody cares about what you are doing. What is he doing? Now he has to pivot towards Cody Rhodes. This feud has been built up as I respect you, you respect me, there's no animosity. So how would you grade his title reign? Okay, let's talk about him versus Randy Orton. Boring as shit. So I would grade him a C-. He's been below average, man. Below average. This is why I wanted Damian Priest to retain that world title. Because why not pivot towards Finn Balor? That made more sense, Triple H. That made more fucking sense for Finn Balor to get another crack at that world title. Based on Damian Priest has cost him multiple title reigns, right? Last year against Seth Rollins, Damian Priest has cost Finn Balor multiple matches for the world title. So it makes sense for Finn Balor to beat Damian Priest for the world title. Because what were you going to do with Gunther? Nothing. Okay, like, how come there's no seeds that are being planted for Kaiser to turn on Gunther? Look at Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. They are in a feud. Right now, there's seeds that are being planted that eventually Tiffany will turn on Nia Jax. That's a great feud. That is a great angle. Gunther is in no angles, man. Sami Zayn, that was boring as shit. Orton, boring as shit. What's going on here? Damian Priest was way better. Seth was way better. Hell, Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy, for 5 minutes was better than Gunther. So I don't know why Triple H is trying to baby this guy. He's trying to shove him down our throats. This is similar to Roman Reigns back in, 8 years ago. This reminds me of Roman Reigns. He is shoving Gunther down our motherfucking throats. He is trying to prove to us that we should care about him and he is a top guy. But he has done nothing to be part-time. He's part-time. You can't have two world champions that are part-time. At least Cody Rhodes is in angles with Kevin Owens, Orton, the motherfucking bloodline. He is in angles that people care about. So that's why people don't care about Cody Rhodes wrestling. But Gunther, bro, we barely know who you are. Okay, so I don't get it. We should see more of you. You are supposed to be a ring general, right? Gunther, you are supposed to be a ring general. Okay, how come you are not wrestling more often? I don't get it. You ain't earned shit to be a part-time world champion, bro. Like, what? You've been here for 2 years? 2 years on a main roster? That's not long enough to be a part-time heel world champion. Now, my pitch was, why not have Dirty Ass Dom beat Gunther for the world title? Why not? That was my pitch. And guess what? Now, Dirty Ass Dom might fight for the world title next week. I heard that Pierce, he booked Dirty Ass Dom in a match to decide who's going to be Gunther's next opponent for the world title. So, here's my pitch. Why not have Dominik, Dirty Ass Dom, beat Gunther for the world title? Maybe via a triple threat or one-on-one, but don't let it be clean. Make Dirty Ass Dom cheat. Have somebody help Dirty Ass Dom beat Gunther. I think Dirty Ass Dom will draw numbers, man. He's a better heel. This makes no sense, man. Dirty Ass Dom is the best heel in the company. Gunther is a heel, but Dirty Ass Dom is a better heel. Whoever is the best heel in the company should be a world champion. Dirty Ass Dom would have major fucking heat if he beats Gunther for the world title. Dirty. He needs to beat him dirty. Either by Goldberg helping. That's my pitch. Why not have Bill Goldberg help Dirty Ass Dom beat Gunther? Somebody. Make sure Dirty Ass Dom don't beat him clean. That's how Dirty Ass Dom will get major heat. At least he has heat with the fans, man. Gunther has mild heat with the fans. That's it. Mild heat based on he don't like legends, right? He don't like icons. He is very disrespectful to Bret Hart, Goldberg, etc. Okay, I get it, but that's mild heat. I just don't like the fact that he barely wrestles, and that's all he does is cut promos. You are in no angles, bro. You are in no angles, no storylines. So you are different from Cody Rhodes. At least Cody Rhodes is involved in angles, but not you. All he does is come out, talk shit, and then he leaves. That's it. He don't do a damn thing. So all you numbskulls who said, oh, Gunther is going to be a world champion. Okay, how well has that gone? He's been very underwhelming and boring. I said Dame Priest was the rightful winner. I said, why not have Dame Priest retain and have Finn Balor beat him? That made more fucking sense. Because Gunther ain't doing shit besides talking crap about icons, legends. He don't take Sami Zayn seriously, even though Sami Zayn beat him. Okay, you can't make that make sense. Imagine, you don't take Sami Zayn seriously, but he was the one who ended your IC title reign. Make that make motherfucking sense. But overall, bro, he is involved in nothing. There should be seeds that are planted for Kaiser to turn on him, so we can elevate Kaiser, but nothing. Kaiser is a goddamn lackey with zero prospects, zero upside, because I'm not seeing any seeds that tell me that Kaiser is going to turn on Gunther. I see nothing. So, like I said, my pitch is, let's have Dirty Ass Dom beat Gunther for the world title. That's going to draw numbers. At least Dominik has a character. At least Dominik is the best heel in this business right now as we speak. Gunther ain't doing shit. Now, I was a fan of Gunther at first, but he's been boring since being beaten by Sami Zayn. I'm like, bro, you have to evolve your character. He has been the same guy for the past 2 years. I don't like that. The moment Sami Zayn beat him, I said, bro, you gotta change up your character now, right? You gotta elevate. I said, why not push the King Gunther gimmick? This dude has not embraced being king of the motherfucking ring. I don't like that. At least BBW, not Jax, calls herself Queen Jax. At least she's embracing being queen of the ring. Why not? Bro, Gunther, we don't know you. How about you change up your gimmick, change up your character? Why not call yourself the King General? Something. Remember? King Barrett, King Sheamus, King Buka. Those were great gimmicks. King Owen Hart. Shit like that. Like, he has done nothing. The fact that he wants zero to do with being the king of the motherfucking ring as a gimmick, I don't respect that. Remember? The motherfucking Macho King? Great gimmick. So I'm like, my whole entire point is, I would grade his title reign a C-. I want to give him a D-, right? I want to give Gunther a D, but at least he has improved on that microphone. And I'm done.